Okay, I think that's better. I think YouTube is having some issues and it's live. Okay, hey guys, it's me, Christina Marie. I'm actually gonna get ready and show you guys all of my Tiffany jewelry. Today I hit 24 years married, and Eric, he got me a new piece. I love the packaging. Who doesn't love Tiffany packaging? This is all authentic Tiffany jewelry, guys. So 24 years, I wanna show you the Picasso collection that came out. And Tiffany, plus I'm gonna get ready. We're gonna get ready together. I'm so washed out in this video. So Tiffany and Company is pretty much one of the only companies that I know of that will put a diamond in sterling silver. All I wear personally is sterling silver. Gold is beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I'm just not, I'm gonna turn the lighting down a little bit. I am not a big fan of gold. I feel like it washes me out. So did that help? Let's see here. Okay, that's a little better. So this is sterling silver. This is the Picasso collection. And you can see it has a tiny little diamond there in the middle. It's a very fine diamond. Let me flip it so you guys can see the quality of the diamonds. Let's see if you guys can see. You see the sparkle from it? The quality of the diamond is actually really, really, really good. That tiny little diamond, right? So this is the new Picasso collection that came out. They have obviously larger pieces. It is actually very, very dainty, as you can see. Very dainty, very beautiful. This runs for $350. I'm going to put it back in the bag. Now I'm going to show you guys some of my bigger pieces. Today, like I was saying, Eric and I hit 24 years married. And it's kind of funny. I kept telling him, you know, when we hit 25 years, I need to have a diamond. You know, just joking. And he actually went and got a small little diamond. This was last year that he got. And if you guys don't know, during Christmas time, they will do free engraving most of the time. Actually every year. There's never been a year that they don't. And so this is one right here. You can see it's a necklace. This is one piece, so it does not come off the necklace. This was last year he got me this. See, it has two different settings. That's the first setting, and then you can make it longer if you want. So these two pieces stay together. And obviously one is this color on this side. And let me close the door because the dogs are driving me insane with their bell. Okay. I don't know what the dog's doing. Anyways, so one is a completely solid piece, and the other one has this color on the back. They're, what is this, aqua, right? But the nice thing is that this side, hold on one second, it's driving me crazy. Cha-cha, cha-cha, come here, come here. You are driving me crazy. You better not be in the trash. Come here. Come here. Let's say hi to everybody. Say hi to everybody. Say hi, Cha-Cha. Look right here. Look. She has the prettiest eyes. Okay, now you just stay here and be quiet. Okay, sorry guys. Getting back to the video. So, when you get this necklace, I think this necklace cost around the same, around 400. Come here, Cha-Cha. Let me take off your bell. Your bell is driving me insane. Come here. Okay, there we go. Bell is off. Sorry, guys. So this one actually comes with, you know, like nothing on the back, right? And it's kind of nice. It just says Tiffany and Company at the very beginning, at the very top of it, as you can see, but you can engrave it. And so Eric Heart Christina, or Tina that he calls me. And also they're big bangles, you know. I think this is, so I like things that are more heavy duty. I'm gonna put these to the side, and I'm gonna start my eyeshadow as we get into each and every piece, because I mean, it's not like a tremendous amount, but it's a good amount, guys. And if you're ever thinking of buying this kind of jewelry, I will tell you one thing. Their sterling silver is top notch, honestly. I mean, I know that they're a little pricey, but it's really nice the fact that they hold all your information in the computer. Oh, and by the way, I'm using, this Milani palette. This is in the color Gilded Noir, okay? So they put all all your information in the system. So it kind of makes it nice because if you have a husband that has difficulties picking out things you want, you can go into Tiffany and Company and be like, okay, can you put this on my account in my wish list? So you can pick out a bunch of different things, go in and then tell your husband, this is what I want. Just go in there, pick from my wish list, and just give me that for Christmas, anniversary, whatever, right? So you're able to actually control how much he spends. No, Georgia, you're gonna rip my tights. You're actually able to control, no. Sorry guys, my dog is like trying to jump up on me here. You're actually able to control how much he spends. Well, technically not, because if he didn't like it, he'll buy you something else. But you can kind of like say, okay, if my budget's $500, then you pick pieces in there that are $500 or less, you know? You register an account. Every time you purchase something or he purchases something, they will put it on that account. And that's the lovely part, is that it's like a no-brainer for no, you're gonna rip, hold on guys. Here, Cha-Cha, come on, go outside. See, the dog kept trying to jump up and rip my pantyhose. Anyways, getting back to my point, they'll register your jewelry every time you buy something. So let's just say like he goes in independently and you don't have or he goes in independently wanting to get you something, and they'll tell him whether or not he's purchased it before. So Eric has purchased me so many pieces of Tiffany. He normally gets them for our anniversary, but lately he's been getting them for Mother's Day and our anniversary. So he normally will go in to Tiffany and Company and ask them, hey, so have I purchased this before? And it's always really nice. What is going on with the dog? Hold on one second, guys. What are you guys barking at? What are you barking at? This is what happens when you live stream. You have no idea what's going to go on. So, sorry, I stepped away for a minute. Like I was saying, what was I saying? Okay, so they'll register in the system each piece. I think that's what I was telling you guys. And that's a nice thing. So when you go in, it's always lovely. These are just little tips and stuff. It's always lovely to find a salesperson that you like. We go to this salesperson. Her name is Gigi. She is amazing. I'll post all of her information down below, but she's so kind, and she's Latin. So she has that flair, you know, that happy Latin spirit. And she's bilingual because Eric, he would prefer to do business in Spanish, but she's bilingual and she speaks perfect English as well. But not every sales representative is going to be the same. Now, I will honestly, hands down, tell you, you know, you do come across those ones that look at you and they're going to be like, oh, this woman's not going to spend that much money. If they treat you like that or give you attitude like that, don't go to them, because they're just judging you on their sale versus treating everybody the same. And there are a lot that are great, but not all of them. That's just the truth. Okay, so when you go in there, you know, like go in there. You don't like how they treated you, go to another store, because just because you have a bad experience with one sales rep doesn't mean that you're going to have a bad experience all the time. So that Gigi lady, like for example, Eric went to buy, he told me, he goes, yeah, I went to a different Tiffany's. He goes, no, originally I went to go see Gigi, but she is on vacation for a week. And so I dealt with this other lady, and well, you know, she was just, you could just tell like she was very judgmental until he, you know, and he came in a suit and tie from work, and she was judgmental. And then he goes, oh, can you look at my account and tell me if I've bought this for my wife before? And then all of a sudden she was like, oh, so he must spend money here. And then she gave him more attention. And he didn't like that. You know, he didn't like somebody going in and judging by the appearance. You know, I want good customer service when I first walk in. So he went to a different Tiffany's, the one in the Forum Shops over here at Caesar's Palace, and got better. I mean, right away they were like, can I help you? Really, like, you know, engaged, very kind. And so obviously he purchased from there because Gigi is on vacation. So just FYI, let's go ahead and go to the next piece. This is one that my brother, this is a classic Tiffany piece right here. This is heavy duty. I think this is actually going for, I don't know, he bought this like 12 years ago for me. And he got it engraved as well. And since my name is Christina, he calls me Chris. And there you go. And when you get it engraved, just make sure that when you feel it, that it's flat, okay? Because every time they engrave something, it shouldn't be rough. If it's rough, if you don't know, they can fix it. So you tell them, no, you know, I don't want my inscription or my engraving to be rough. It's going to scratch me. It's going to mess up the rest of my jewelry. They can fix it. They can buff it out and make it very, very smooth. As you can see, this inscription is very, very smooth. Okay, so this is one of their classic. This has been around forever. I think this, when he bought it, was probably like $280, and it's probably going for around $500, 5 to 6. I would say 500 probably now. But this one's a very, very heavy duty, and it has an extra link on it right here, as you can see. So if your wrist is very big, they can add these smaller extra links. So this is one of the largest sizes, but that is a very, very classic. Now, Tiffany, what they do is they have collections that a lot of companies will steal their design and just kind of modify it and make it their own. Like, I don't know if you guys remember the infinity rings, the infinity bracelets, all of that stuff, that design that came out. Well, Tiffany was one of the original designers of that fad. Let me show you. So this was one of my very, very first pieces that Eric ever purchased me. You can see it does have the infinity, right? It's like this chain, and at the moment I was only wearing chains, so I was only wearing this one. So he got one that kind of like went together with the whole theme, like the chain, the links, and then we have the links right here. So this was one of the original pieces. And this is what I'm saying with a collection. Like, I don't believe they no longer make this. They may make the actual, the infinity, like, but not, the middle part here in different pieces. Like maybe a ring or maybe smaller pendant or something. But they don't make this exact collection anymore. As you can see, it has that, and then the next year he got me the ring to go with it. So here we go. We got the ring and the bracelet. And then to top it off, which I love, he got me the necklace. Now, the reason that I like to get a collection that everything is the same, so you can see boom, 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 right? Is because not only does it look very elegant to have the whole collection, but like the necklace and the bracelet are the same. So the necklace is kind of short, and a lot of times I like to wear a long necklace. So all I will do is add these pieces together, connect them together, and make a really long necklace because they match. They go seamlessly together, and it gives this illusion that this is a longer piece than it is, as you can see, you know. But they're actually 3 individual pieces. Okay, put those down. Moving on. If you guys have never been to Tiffany, right, and you come to Vegas, honestly, truly, I would say go to Gigi. But if you don't go to Gigi, she's at a different. I think he just got home. Honey, what location is Gigi at? Oh, he's in the shower. I'll ask him when he gets out. But the Forum Shops, Caesar's Palace Forum Shops are amazing. You'll get the whole experience. What I'm saying is like you walk in, you're walking into like a mall where there's clouds drawn on the ceiling. It feels very European, very, very European, very like, to me, it feels like you're in Rome. The flooring looks very like marble. It's just, yeah, actually, it is like you're in Rome because they have all the statues from Rome. So the forum shops are very much Rome-like, but not only do you get the experience of being in the forum shops, it's kind of like magical. The store there, it's all glass. It's just like top notch. Of course, you're also talking about Caesar's Palace. Caesar's Palace is one of the most recognized, I would say, hotels in the world as far as when you think Vegas, okay? So I would go there and just go look at the jewelry, if you want. If you're really wanting something really special, I know that people say, there's other companies like James Avery. So I love Tiffany, right? But my brother, James, he loves James Avery, and he's gotten James Avery forever. And James Avery jewelry is very, very high quality jewelry. I will give you that. They're more like sturdy pieces, if you would say. They're more like heavy duty. Like this here is not Tiffany. It's a solid ring, but this is kind of like what I think of James Avery. Like they're just more heavy duty, and they're not as expensive. I will say that, they're a good penny, but I would say like this, I'm just going to guess. This bracelet, which you would pay $500 for, at Tiffany is probably like 3 something at James Avery. So you can see that there's probably there is a big price difference between one company and the other, but Tiffany has a reputation of, being in the movies, being like, ooh, where everyone's like, oh, I went to Tiffany and had breakfast and all this stuff, which, they just have this more delicate and more, I guess, fine quality known. I don't even know. They have like this image of being like bougie and beautiful. Now, do they back that image? Very much so. If you also don't know, if you buy a piece from Tiffany, they clean it for free. Forever. Yeah, you heard me. And they warranty their stuff. So if it breaks, yeah, take it back. They'll fix it, right? So that's a wonderful thing about this company, is that they really back up what they're saying. They're like, oh, okay, because I did had a piece. Let me show you actually. So this piece right here, right? This piece originally looked like this piece, right? But it had a bow on it, and this one has a heart, as you can see, right? This is a very dainty. They're like they're like little silver circles, kind of like pearls, you would think, but just in silver, right? This is what this originally looks like. I think this is $275. At least it was $275 last year. I know the prices of silver have gone up. You can see it has that, and then you go to the other side, and it says, if lost, please return to Tiffany, right? This is what this originally looked like. Well, the little bow came off mine, right? And so Eric purchased this piece right here, right? Alone, separate, the small pendant. And I took it in, and Gigi I was like, hey, Gigi, so since I lost the little pendant that was in the middle of this bracelet, you think that they'll add this one onto my bracelet in the middle of it? And she goes, yes. So she did not charge me. You can see they sent it out to be modified because the original piece came off. So they replaced it, even though I bought a new piece, or he bought a new piece. And he loves this one because this one has red on the back, as you can see. So a lot of their pieces have different colors, and he loved the red heart because when I wear this, if I have my hand down, you'll see the silver. If I pick my hand up, you'll see the heart like this. He bought me this one and to replace that little charm, that little piece that had come off. Now, typically, They do charge if you want to modify something, if you want to put something on something. And this one, because it did fall off, they let me do this for free, which is, you can see this is adorable. And they polish it and clean it the whole bit, guys. Like, they don't just, you know, oh, sorry, I can't help you. Now, do I know how James Avery is? No, I think we have maybe one store of James Avery here. Where is it? I have no idea. I know in Texas, for example, James Avery is a big thing. Especially the charm bracelets over there. The charm bracelets in Texas, that was a huge thing back when I was growing up. And I thought that it had died, and it did not die. So I've seen a lot of little girls walking around with 100 charms on their bracelet, and that is a huge thing. Well, if you didn't know, it's also a huge thing with Tiffany. So Tiffany makes these charm bracelets. Let me just kind of show you really quick. Tiffany makes these charm bracelets that are very much, they look just like this rope. But each individual piece, each individual link, you push it and it opens. So you actually only you just click the charm onto it instead of going and getting it soldered on and all this stuff. Honestly, I think it's fascinating. It's just like, I can take off the charms. I can change it out. I can wear one charm, two charms, like whatever. That each individual piece, you just push, opens, click, and put the charm in. Okay, now, why do I like the charms? Because of that. Not only because of that, but because the charms, a lot of people who are like, okay, well, I don't want to spend too much money, but I also want to get like the most special gift for my wife, my girlfriend, my boyfriend, whatever. But they're a little bit out of my price range, right? Which you totally get that, and I totally respect. A lot of people will just go in for the charms. Now, of course, they're going to try to sell you a bracelet, or they're going to try to sell you a necklace. A lot of times you could just be like, no, I would just want the one charm. You get the box, you get the box, you get the white ribbon that they tie a bow, and you get the bag, right? Did you know that this stuff, these three things right here, like you could turn around and sell that for $25, $30, just the bag and the box and the ribbon for $25 or $30. And the reason I say this is because I have done that myself. Because you're like, okay, well, it's a gift bag, right? So why am I going to hold on to all these gift bags is kind of like what I was thinking. So I went online and I just sold the bag, you know, because you cannot buy those bags. You know, if you think that you can go online and get a fake Tiffany and Company bag, you cannot, right? I know when we went to Mexico, they tried to sell me fake Tiffany jewelry, you know, and the guy saw my jewelry and he goes, oh, forget it, you have the real jewelry. But they were trying to sell me the fake jewelry. Nobody, even the counterfeiters, sell the box, the ribbon, and the bag because it is such a unique, hard color to make. You can see this. It's clear as day. And the bags also have like a pattern pressed into them, kind of like a wallpaper pattern, you know? So this is just if you guys are a little on the defense of getting Tiffany jewelry, just think about it. You can at least get $25, $30 back just by selling the bag. Because I think they sell so well. Because every time I put a bag up there, Eric gets me jewelry, I sell the bag. They sell like this. And I think it's because people go online and they buy jewelry that people are selling, getting rid of. They're selling it, getting rid of it. And the husband or wife are like, oh, well, I need a bag, which is true. You need a bag. So $25 or $30. Let's say they went and they bought this bracelet, which is $250. Let's say somebody sold it to them for, I don't know, $200 or even $150, you know, then they're going to buy that bag from you. Let's go ahead and move on over to the next piece. So this here is a ring, and I know it's just looks like a solid silver ring, and it's going to sound so silly. I always say taco, because it's T and C-O, but together the T and C-O, if you can see here, T and C-O. I don't know, I always think it looks like taco from a distance. So this is the actual set as well. This is a solid band. Solid band. I think this was, don't quote me, I think this one was 400. And then this is the ring, I don't know, like 175, I don't know, something like that, 150. But you can see, like, I like jewelry personally that is solid, you know, that's not going to break, that if I hit something, pull something, it's not going to break. And I love this. Oh yeah, and obviously I haven't even talked about this one. I love this bracelet, right? I slip it on. I kind of squished it a little bit tighter. I think it goes with absolutely everything. Now we have another piece right here. This is very, very tight. This here has two. Unlike the Picasso that I showed you at the very beginning, the Picasso piece only has one strand on the side. So when I say two, you can see it's held on by two pieces. Now, Eric and my brother had been the only ones who have gotten me Tiffany before. Then my best friend last year bought me this piece because she knows how much I like hearts and how much I love Tiffany jewelry, right? You can see it's so beautiful. But she also knows that I don't like things to be like too loose. So she got me this piece, and it's not loose. As you can see, it's tight against my wrist, you know? But this is another one that says return to Tiffany and Company, New York, 925. It says, so please return to Tiffany and Company, New York, 925. That's what that one looks like. Absolutely stunning. And the fact that she was so thoughtful is amazing. I always wear my jewelry very, very snug, very, very tight, so it does not fall off. And you know, guys, like, just FYI, I do not dip my Tiffany jewelry in that cleaner that you just kind of dip your jewelry into and drop it in there. No, because I heard, and I don't know if this is true, and any jewelry experts might know, I heard that if you do that, that it kind of messes up the jewelry because it kind of eats away the silver, and I really don't want to do that. So there's these cloths that they sell on Amazon. They're like, I don't know, 10 bucks for this ginormous cloth. They sell on Amazon, and you just polish the jewelry with this cloth, and they become like super shiny. And when I say super shiny, I will show you really quick. Hold on one second. We're applying the glue. So when I say super shiny, super, look at how it reflects the light. This is another piece right here. Okay, as you can see, like, I polished my jewelry before. This is one of my favorite rings, honestly. Like, this here is so special because it's so thick. And anytime I look down at my hand, you know, a lot of people, it's just like instinct to kind of like look at your nails, look at your rings, right? Your wedding ring, especially if you're wearing it. But this one here is so special to me because this is one that Eric got me. This was, how should I say? He knows that I love rings that don't snag. That's why I am actually wearing a band, as you can see, and flat jewelry, right? I don't like rings that snag. And this one, knowing that I love hearts, it being so heavy duty, I think this one is around $300 or $300 to $400, something like that. It is very, very heavy duty, and it is very thick. They still do make this. You can see it's solid, and you can also get it engraved in the back, which we never did get engraved in the back. Maybe we'll do that today because we're going down there again this evening. But this is my middle one that I wear like that. And I think it's so, so pretty that you can see a band. You can see two solid pieces right next to each other. You know, that is one that I absolutely love. Oh, my lashes, shoot. Okay, let's pop these babies on. Ooh, pretty. Pretty, pretty, pretty. Hold on, let me find some tweezers. Don't you love it when your daughter comes and takes all of your stuff that, yeah. Zumi comes to my room and just steals all of my jewelry and steals all of my makeup. And then I'll be like, where is this? Where is that? I don't know where my eyeshadow primer is. And she's like, I don't know. Maybe Dad took it, which is ridiculous. Hey, Gabby, how are you doing? Because Eric does not steal my jewelry or my makeup, especially. Okay, so let's go to the next piece. This is one of the last pieces, guys. This is actually two pieces. So remember when I was talking to you guys about, good, thank you. How are you doing? I'm doing great, Gabby. I was just kind of showing you guys all the Tiffany jewelry since today is, I'm getting ready. Today's 24 years married, Eric and I, and these are all the pieces that he's bought me over the years. This is a staple. This heart right here, this is just a pendant. You know, this is just for your charm bracelet. But we bought this separate. This one a few years ago was $100 just for this. You see, you can get it engraved. And if it is Christmas time, it's free engraving. You can get it engraved in the back, and you can see it has a lot of space to engrave it. Thank you. Thank you, Gabby says, congratulations on your anniversary. I appreciate that. This one here is big, right? So the nice thing is if you buy the charm bracelet, you just click this right onto the charm bracelet. But I have a necklace. They tried to sell Eric the necklace. They're like, well, do you want a sterling silver necklace? And he was like, he almost said yes, but the necklace was about $200. And I was like, no, honey, I have plenty of just regular silver necklaces. So he got me that. And then last year he got me this. He got me or the year before, actually. He got me this. It's a little key with a heart on it. Isn't that beautiful? I think this was $150. Isn't that cute? That is so cute. I forgot what collection this one came from, but you can see, so you can just kind of add them on. Let me show you. So this is one that I did myself on my own sterling silver necklace. And then this is one that comes together. Very thoughtful and very pretty jewelry. Thank you. So this one here, like I was saying, is one that is complete. This is the necklace with the charms. I forgot how much this one cost. I'm going to say this one was about $400, I'm guessing. So versus one that I made, right? You can see here. So these two charms would cost $100, this one right here, $100 and maybe $150. And then this whole thing together was, I don't know, $300, $400. But you can see, you can create your own looks with the charms as well. And the more charms you get, obviously, you can change it up more often. Now, I've never come on here and shown you guys all of my jewelry because I figured, you know, you guys are like, I really don't care. But I also know that Christmas is around the corner, and then, you know, Thanksgiving, the whole bit. And you guys are going to be shopping, a lot of you guys, Black Friday, that whole bit. So if you are out and about doing Black Friday shopping and you pass up a Tiffany store, you will at least know, you know, what to look for, who to ask for, how they will keep track of your records, the whole bit, you know. And you know, you're already out and about shopping, so you might as well just stop on in and check it out, see if you like any of the pieces. And if you do, you can make an account and then tell your husband, you know, if you ever, honey, want to get me a piece, I put it on a wish list under this name, this phone number. Okay, you got to tell them the phone number, because every time I go back into the company, they ask me, well, what's the account? You know, who's the account registered under? Yada, yada, yada. Then they can pull up all the information that way. But since you guys are going to be out and about shopping, you might as well stop off and check it out. I think it says, Gabby says, do you guys have Goodwill boutiques over there? Because if you do, you could find, Goodwill boutiques. No, I've never heard. Hold on, the comment keeps falling out. You could find some amazing silver jewelry there, but a lot of Goodwills don't price the same. Come back, comment. Some charge unbelievable prices. You know, Gabby, we have a lot of Goodwills over here, like a lot. And our Goodwills in Vegas, like Target, for example, they have merchandise they can't sell, or they have too much of it, or it was out of season. Target actually donates to Goodwill here. So when you go to Goodwill in Vegas, just so you guys know, they have like a ton of new stuff. But I think they're one of the only companies. But our Goodwills, you can go there and you can find like brand spanking new Calvin Klein suits, things like that people just don't wear and donate. Because obviously Vegas, everybody wears a suit. Most people, a lot of people, not most, a lot of people wear suits in Vegas because they work in the casinos. But I don't think we call them boutiques. They're just like regular Goodwills. And that would be awesome if somebody donated their Tiffany jewelry, but I really doubt it. Sterling silver, maybe. Gabby says, wow, I have to check out the Goodwills in Vegas. Thank you for the tip. Yeah, definitely check out the Goodwills, especially if you're shopping for like certain items like suits or brand new clothing for women from Target, Yeah, they have amazing deals. And here, if you sign up, make a Goodwill account, like you go check out and then you sign up, give them your phone number and stuff, they send you like extra discounts. So they'll put you on the text messaging list and be like 50% off today, 70% off today. And then when you go check out, you register your number and they can actually give you a extra discount depending, I think, on your account, on your age, that whole bit as well. Put on my lashes. So that is a really, really good tip. If you guys have never been to the Goodwills over here, let me just tell you, don't ever just stop off at one Goodwill because they're all different. They're all very, very different. Some of them are absolutely humongous. And believe it or not, occasionally you can find a Prada purse there. You can find a Louis Vuitton purse there. They price them at a few $100. But still, a few $100 for Louis Vuitton or Prada, some people just donate it. They find a little flaw and they donate it. It says Gabby says the boutique ones, from what I know, are the only ones that sell jewelry aside from designer stuff. So in Vegas, they sell, every single one of them sell jewelry. They all sell jewelry. Believe it or not, you can even go to, I think it's TJ Maxx or Marshall's. TJ Maxx for sure. And you can go purchase in their case, like they have limited amount. You know what? Now I'm not thinking about it. So the last TJ Maxx I went to, they had Balenciaga shoes. Balenciaga bags. They even had Gucci, the TJ Maxx in Town Square. Like it's in the little case on the side. And I was like, what? I thought like certain name brands, could only sell at certain companies, locations, but obviously not. I literally saw those at TJ Maxx, which is amazing. So yeah, Vegas has a very large variety of where you can get like super, getting back to Tiffany really quick. You can't get Tiffany jewelry anywhere besides Tiffany and Company stores. You might be able to go to the pawn shop and find something there that somebody has pawned. But I will tell you one thing. When I went to Detroit, I went to the pawn shop with my girlfriend, right? Because she was like, there was this coat there she had to buy. And I was like, okay, well, I might as well look at the jewelry. And I was like, they had probably like 8 pieces of Tiffany jewelry. And I know the difference between a fake Tiffany and a real Tiffany. And I had to call the manager over and I had to tell him, hey dude, like, you know that you're selling fake Tiffany jewelry right here? And he was like, how do you know? So it was a piece kind of like this, right? It was kind of like this, but it was on a bracelet and smaller. And I was like, because if you look at the inscription, right, it says Tiffany and Company, New York. Every single letter is very, very precise, right? It very, very precise. And then a fake one actually looks like it ran through a machine, and the letter, it looks like it was a like the lettering looks like it was just, you could see the lines going that way, like from one letter to the other. You could see the little tiny lines, you know? And I was like, that's not a real piece. And he was like, I had no idea, but it is sterling silver. And I'm like, yeah, okay, but it's not real. So you take your chances if you go to a pawn shop, or you could go get the real thing, have it in the system, even, you know, register it, knowing that it's yours, you know. But as far as other companies, other name brands like Balenciaga, Gucci, Prada, whatever, a lot of times you can actually find those, believe it or not, at the Goodwills. So Gabby, I'm so glad that you mentioned Goodwill, because yeah, Goodwills in Vegas are totally, totally different than Goodwills in other states. And they're not this rinky dink, like, ooh, everything smells like, ooh, you know, I don't know if I want to go there. They're actually, some of them are actually quite large and have some extremely bougie stuff. So anyways, guys, I'm going to finish up getting ready. Thank you for tuning in and being here for my live stream. I know it's pretty early compared to the time that I normally do a live stream, but Eric and I are going to go over to Tiffany and look at some other pieces, put some new pieces in my wish list. And you know what? Hey, like, if you don't want to tell your partner, your husband, like, hey, well, I want some jewelry too. Just play this video while sitting next to him. Turn up the volume. You too, Gabby, you take care. Enjoy your day and anniversary. Thank you so much. If you guys want jewelry like this, or something really nice like this, just play this video sitting next to him. Turn up the volume and just act like you're interested, because it's not like he's not listening to what you're listening to. And it will kind of be like a hint on the down low. Anyways, mwah, I love you guys. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for supporting my channel. I appreciate every single one of you guys. God bless you. I hope you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Give thanks to God. You know, love each other. Enjoy life. Stay healthy. Stay safe. And always remember, put God first and love yourself. Treat yourself. Go get some jewelry. Go have some fun. Try something new. I'm Christina Marie. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm out. Bye.